Welcome to Arcade Audio.
Dilettante Ball, I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
And we talk about it.
Yeah, we do. I think I just brushed the mic a little bit with my face.
That's okay.
Okay.
I have something I would like to share.
Oh, boy.
In, I want to say March of 2020,
Okay.
I will have rectified one of the greatest mistakes of my life.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I've never been more intrigued by a statement.
Okay, I can't wait to tell you in March. No.
Okay.
So, I was in maybe.
Are you going to reverse your vasectomy?
Yeah, I got a kit to do it at home.
Oh, that's very nice.
When I was in 4th or 5th grade, my sister went to a concert.
Oh,
My
wow.
parents said, "Would you care to go to this concert?"
Oh,
I
boy.
said, "No, I would not."
Okay.
This concert was Backstreet Boys, and opening for them was Mandy Moore.
Holy shit.
And at the time, I was an unfortunate young man who was above that.
Right.
In August of 2019, this past year, Jessica and I did go see Backstreet Boys.
Right.
And in March of 2020, I will be seeing Mandy Moore. And I did it. I did it.
I'm excited for you.
I can't wait. It's going to be great.
2020 is going to be your year, man.
I'm ready.
I wonder if I'm going to do anything in 2020. I got an email. I subscribed to like a airplane. Scott's Cheap Flights is what it's called.
Sure.
I don't know how to describe it other than this is
I think it's all right there in the name.
company. It's a company named Scott, and he loves finding cheap flights for you.
Yeah.
And he'll send you an email about them. He'll say, "Hey, bud, check this one out." And so he gave me an email in person. He printed it out, handed it to me. And it was a trip to Japan from here, Chicago, where I live.
I've heard of both of those places.
And it was like a round trip ticket for like $530, something like that.
That's wild.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy this ticket." And then I was like, "Hold on, my man. Like, you can't just be buying plane tickets willy nilly." Because also I was like, I gotta pay for other stuff. So I almost spur of the moment bought a ticket to Japan for like 2 months from now, and I did not, but I will one day do it. My plan in the next 2 years, I'm planning on going.
It is a very cool, good place
I bet.
to be.
That's fun. That's nice that there are good, fun places to be.
I would love to go back.
Okay, you'll come with me then. I'll buy you a couple tickets.
I don't know if I could do that flight again, though.
Oh, the flight's pretty bonkers, huh?
It's like 13 hours.
That's not great.
No.
You could watch a lot of movies though. You could watch like a whole season of a TV show.
Not 24?
That's interesting. What if you watch the first half of a season of 24,
Ooh.
and then you had to just sit there wondering what happens while you're in Japan, and then you can't wait to get back on the flight, So you kind of like, because normally you're like, oh, the trip's ending, like what a bummer, but then you're like, well, but I got Jack Bauer to look forward to.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that idea. Would it be fun to watch 24 stay for 24 hours and watch 24?
No.
You're shaking your head. Yeah,
No,
okay.
absolutely not.
I've
I've never seen a minute of 24, and I can tell you that it would not be fun to watch an entire season.
seen maybe the first 3 seasons.
Wow, that's 72.
I've spent 3 days with the Jack Bauer man. I think there's maybe 6 seasons. So I guess that's 3 trips to Japan I gotta take.
I couldn't even make a full week, huh?
Shit. Well, they had to rest on the 7th day.
Fair.
Yeah.
Same initials as Jesus Christ.
Yep. I don't know. I think my dad was into 24, so he had like the DVD box set for the first 4
Wow,
seasons or whatever.
okay.
Yeah. So I watched it.
Nice.
Yeah. I remember it being pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. Xander Berkeley's in it.
I don't.
You would know him as the dad in T2,
Okay.
who has a very limited role in the movie.
I don't remember a dad, but I believe you.
He's in the he's like the what do you call it? Not the stepfather, the
The
foster.
father.
He's the father. He's the foster father of what's his name? Jack Bauer.
Okay.
I forget his name.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny. He's the stepfather of Johnny.
What
He's the
is
stepfather
his
of Johnny
name?
Mnemonic.
John Connor.
Yep, John Connor. Johnny Carson. Interesting. Anyway, he's in the movie.
Okay.
Yep, Xander Berkeley.
I'm gonna get an article.
Do it.
Okay. This is interesting. CC Amphi,
Okay.
also known as Nordalshallen, the Northern Light Hall, is an indoor sports arena in Hamar, Norway.
What?
It is mostly used for ice hockey and is the home arena of Storhamar Hockey. It's also been used for short track speed skating, figure skating, handball events, and concerts. The venue has a capacity, for 7,000 spectators. That's not many. And it was built for the 1994 Winter Olympics.
Okay.
Where it was used for short track speed skating and figure skating.
Checks out.
That's not very big.
Imagine being a country where it's nice to have extra ice skating arenas. You know? How many could Chicago possibly want or need? 1.5?
We have 2.
We do?
Yes.
The one is the Blackhawks place.
Yes.
And the other one is...
I think the Allstate Arena does ice skating for the Wolves.
You are right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, good call.
We saw Stars on Ice? Not Stars on Ice. Maybe it was Stars on Ice. I don't know. We saw an ice skating thing there.
Were they stars?
Of skating.
Oh, okay. So it was... what's his name? Mm-hmm. Apollo Anton Ono and Michelle Kwan and Christina Ricci.
Yep.
Let's see who else was there. Probably John Glenn.
Yeah.
John Beck and John Travolta, the three Johns.
Yeah.
That's fun to see. It's nice that they got back together, the three Johns. Together they gotta hit all 3 age demographics. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Who's older? John. Did I say John Beck?
You did.
That's not a man.
No.
I'm going to say Glenn Beck.
He's one of the 3 Johns.
That's the thing. He's one of the 3 Johns, though. John Beck is one of the 3 Johns. You would know him from there. But Glenn Beck is who I was thinking. Who's older, Glenn Beck or John Travolta?
John Travolta, for sure.
Is John Travolta old?
For sure, he's old.
Okay. Yeah, that's right, because he was a high schooler in the 50s in Greece.
And a high schooler in the 70s in Welcome Back, Kotter.
Yeah, so he looks pretty good. He's kind of like, what's his name? Anderson Cooper. Not Anderson Cooper. Who's the man? Johnny
Cooper
Paul,
looks
Paul
good.
Rudd. Anderson Cooper does look good. But Paul Rudd is a vampire.
Yes.
Just like Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be kind of fun if we, like on our deathbed, we were watching like a Keanu Reeves movie and he looked more or less the same. And then like we kind of realized then like it was true, but it was too late and we died.
He's the only one with the power to save us from death.
Oh, man.
Have Keanu Reeves and Paul Rudd ever been in a movie together? Or is that too powerful a combination?
I think it is too powerful. Maybe they have. Maybe they should.
I would see that.
What would it be? Would it be an action, like a buddy cop action movie kind of thing? Yeah, right?
I'm really happy for Keanu Reeves.
Me too.
Now. He's really having like a Keanu-sance.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. I heard he's got a wonderful girlfriend of some sort.
Yeah.
Happy for, and I guess she's the same age as him or something. So everyone's kind of.
She's like 10 years younger.
Oh, okay. But she's not 25, so everyone's like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, that sucks.
Yes. But good, happy for both of them.
Yeah. Whatever. Just be cool. Just be excellent.
I'm very excited for Bill and Ted 3.
It comes out soon, right?
I mean, it's 2020, which we're almost there.
Yeah, so it's gonna. Yeah, you're gonna see it in theaters, and you're gonna see many more next day.
And then the other dude, is his name Alex Winter?
I think that is his name.
He's very good on Twitter. And he's like, yeah, he's great. He's a great follow.
How do you think he uses Twitter? Do you think it's on his phone, or do you think it's
probably his refrigerator?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Not his computer?
Is there a joke here?
He was the guy from the Dude You're Getting Adult commercials.
He's not.
That was not Alex Winter?
No.
That's
like an urban legend.
What?
Yeah.
Didn't Alex Winter die of heroin when he was hosting Blue's Clues?
I am almost positive Alex Winter is not in those commercials.
Oh, boy, dude. I don't know. Wow.
I want to say I'm 95% positive.
That's very fun that one of us is wrong to this degree.
Yeah.
I like that. One of us, me, has gone his whole life assuming the Bill and Ted guy was doing Dude You Got Adult commercials. Also, does anyone know what the fuck we're talking about when we say that?
I assume everyone who listens to this is the exact same age as us.
I do too, yeah. So Dell was a computer company, and they used to do commercials where a man would say, "Dude, you're getting a Dell," and that man was the man from
It was
Bill and Ted. You can't look it up. Oh, you're reaching for a beer. That's much better. Okay. Well, if it's not, then who was it? Just some fucking jamoke?
I think it's just some fucking jamoke.
Okay.
Not like Justin Long and John Hodgman.
Yeah. Yikes, Roonies.
What?
Those guys did a commercial for Apple a lot.
Yeah.
To the point where people are like parodying it.
I like Justin Long.
I do too. Where has he been all my life?
I don't know. He was in Ed, which was a show that I love.
Sure. He has a fun part in Idiocracy.
I don't remember that.
No,
He's
the doctor.
He was in
Waiting.
She's Just Not That Into You.
I don't know. I never saw it. Read
Which
the book.
was a fun rom-com.
I didn't read the book.
He was in Waiting. Does Waiting hold up?
Probably not.
No.
I bet it's
bad?
I bet it's bad in a way that makes you feel gross.
Yeah. I was very into it, though. You know who wrote it? And directed it, I believe.
It was Werner Herzog, I believe.
Yeah. It was John Francis Daley, who is the young Weir boy in Freaks and Geeks. I forget his first name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he was in it.
Yeah.
Wow. So he's like the Tommy Wiseau of pretty decent
Waiting.
movies. Of Waiting.
Which may or may not be a decent movie.
Yeah, true. So he just might be a one-for-one analog there.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Lindsay Weir was the sister,
And
the brother was
Daniel
Weir.
Daniel Weird. Frank. Was it Frank?
Frank Weir.
I want to say it was Frank Weir.
Was that Dane Cook's best movie? Was it Andy Milonakis' best movie?
Fuck, you're really hurting me right now, remembering this. Was it Luis Guzman's best movie? The answer is no. His best movie was The Count of Monte Cristo. I love Luis Guzman. Do you have something important to say? Because I want to change subject to something that's not important.
I was just going to say that I did see Waiting a lot because I worked in a movie theater when it came out.
Sure.
And
what's the funniest name for a dog? Is it Roger?
No.
Because here's what I met a dog yesterday. Real friendly fellow.
Okay.
And I said to the owner, "What's his name?" And she said, "Tomato."
Okay.
And I can't stop thinking about Tomato.
Okay.
And I like it. It's fun. But my flavor is human names.
Human names on dogs are very funny.
And so I'm wondering what the funniest human name is for a dog.
Well, we do in the vein of Tomato have a friend whose dog's name is Spaghetti.
We do.
JPC.
Yes.
And that's a very funny name for a dog.
It's pretty funny.
He told me a story once.
Who, Spaghetti?
Spaghetti did, yeah. He was like at the park with Spaghetti, and the Spaghetti was playing with some dog named like Rover or whatever the fuck. And someone was like, "Oh my gosh, what's your dog's name?" And he said, "Spaghetti." And they were like, "Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I wish my dog had a funny name like that." And it's like, well, that's kind of on you, huh?
If only there was something you could have done. Yeah. I had to name him Sparky.
We have friends who had a cat named Carl, which was very funny.
It is funny. And to sweeten the deal, it was also a female cat. And Carl was a traditionally male name.
And a traditionally human name.
Yes. And the thing is, there are some human names that make sense for dogs, so you got to avoid those ones.
Yeah, like Fido.
Yes. Oh, God. I remember
What
being
is Fido?
Yeah, I know, right? Because like when I was in third grade, we had like 5 different Fidos in my class, and it had to be like Fido G, Fido K.
Yeah.
I don't know. It must be a Latin thing or something.
I assume Rover is just because they sort of like rove around the
park.
Whatever.
Sure.
Fido.
And Rex too.
Rex. Well, because he's king. He's king of the
dogs.
King of the dogs.
canines.
What the fuck does Fido mean?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Let's look it up.
Semper Fido.
Always
a
dog.
Must love dogs.
Must love dogs. Smell you later. We just watched like 5 episodes of Chris Angel.
Where?
At her place.
No,
Amazon Prime. Yeah. It was like, man, this guy sucks so much, man.
It's wild.
Yeah. Like, you got to respect like the man.
He's the Guy Fieri of magic.
Wow, that's really something to say. Oh man, imagine if they toured together. I don't know what Guy would do necessarily, but
No, me
it
neither.
doesn't really matter. I don't think
No.
it could be Smash Mouth, Chris Angel, and Guy Fieri.
I do respect like Chris Angel and Guy Fieri because they're like, this is my deal.
Yes,
That's it. This
Yeah.
is my deal.
right. Yeah, it was just like a little. It was also Chris Angel from 2005 or whatever.
Right.
So maybe he's not quite as
There's no way.
well. Not even like his deal. I have no problem with, but he was just being so like up his own ass.
Yeah.
Like he was doing some magic trick like on a bus with like a bunch of people, and then like so the lady like picked like some card or whatever, and then he like threw the deck at the front of the bus window, and then the bus like stopped, and he like left the bus, and he like looked at the camera and was like, totally impromptu. And then that's what he said about the trick, I guess. And then like her card was on the outside of the windshield, you know, whatever. But it was just like he would just say shit like that, where it was like, yeah, he did some trick with like he was playing frisbee with like some normal people, whatever, and then was like, oh wait, hold on, and did like some trick with it, and then whatever the fuck, and he like turned to the camera and was like, always thinking. Like as if he had come up with a trick himself, like right then. God. And also like it was like fuck off, like I was always thinking, always looking for the next.
The fun thing about magic is that like
everyone that does it is probably insufferable to hang out with.
Well, yeah, but even once it's not real,
Right.
But that's like just as cool.
I agree.
Where it's like, okay, but you're
still doing some crazy shit.
Right.
Yes, I agree.
There was one Chris Angel thing I saw where he passed himself through the side of a bus.
Sure.
So then for part of the trick, the bus was just driving around and he was like half out of the bus. It was crazy.
That's crazy. I would love to see him do a show. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing, like watching the TV show, I was like, I can't really suspend my disbelief for a lot of this,
right,
because just the nature of
television.
Television.
Yeah.
But seeing him like in person, that's totally different.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.